Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome every one of you. Everyone that is connected to this very program, those who are joining us from all parts of the world, either Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you are joining from China, from Russia, you are joining us from Israel, or you are joining us from Biafra land. I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of this program. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, kindly subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Like and share to all platforms. Share to all your WhatsApp groups. Share to family and friends. Make sure you get this message to someone. Someone out there need to hear this message. Don't keep it to yourself. Remember, we are all part of the media. More especially the Biafran people. Once you come across this very video, share it and let the next person get it. It is very important because we have to engage in radical evangelism to carry everyone around to make sure that nobody is left behind. This platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information on things that are happening in Biafran territory. A platform where we bring information that has to do with the Biafra Republic government in exile. A platform where we bring update on the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. A platform where we bring details and update from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Today is the 10th of August, 2024. And it is Saturday. I welcome every one of you and I say once again, happy weekend. Wherever you are watching this program from, I want you to understand that today being Saturday is a special day. If you are a true Biafran and you have been following up, you have to know that today is a special day. Saturday, every Saturday is a mega fundraising by Biafrans. Biafran come together to raise funds for the security and safety of Biafra land. Nobody is going to do it for us. We will do it, and we can do it. Yes, we can. All you have to do is to join the Zoom meeting that is going to start by 8 p.m. Biafran time. Wherever you are on the planet Earth, key in 8 p.m. Biafra time. The link is spread in all our platforms. Most importantly, you can easily get the link through the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on X. Go to X, type Simon Ekpa. Verified account with blue. You are going to see the link to join the Zoom. Join the Zoom meeting and you make your donation. Donation is made 247. All you need to do is go to the link through which you can make the donation. Follow that link and you make your donation. While you are making donation, check properly and make sure that the link you are following is the right link that has /donate. Biafra Republic gov.org/donate. Check it properly. Look through the flyer. You are going to see the link. Make sure it is accurate before you make your donation. And when you make your donation, your receipt is going to come to you automatically. And keep your receipt because it is going to speak for you in time to come. It is the responsibility of every Biafran to come together and sponsor the restoration of Biafra. Remember where we are today. We are fast approaching the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra, which is going to happen after the final result of our self-referendum, which is very successful. The final result will be announced during the convention in Finland, which is taking place November, December. After the announcement of the final result, the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra will be made on the 2nd of December. And after that, Biafra territory will be defended in all fronts. It will be defended. Remember, our Supreme Master said it, that anytime we declare Biafra, it will be defended. That was why he said that we cannot declare without getting the mandate from the people. And today, we have gotten the mandate. 69 million plus voted and still voting. It is not a small number. And no sensible human being on the planet Earth, no country, no organization will see that number. And they will stop us from exiting the zoo. It is confirmed that Biafra is going to exit the zoo. But you know that the zoo cannot go without a fight. They will not hands down without a fight. Even though we have given them the political option, We have given them the diplomatic option. They will always go in arms because they are thirsty of blood. But I bet you, we are going to match them word to word. We are going to match them feet to feet. Whatever cup they bring to us, we are going to feed them with the same cup. That is why you must continue to contribute to support the restoration of Biafra. Our land must be defended. The defense of the Biafra land will be built by you, by me. That is why you must put your fund, put your money where your mouth is. The only better place for a Biafran to sow today is in the restoration of Biafra. Sow your seed to defend your generation unborn. There is another step that was introduced by the Prime Minister to make sure that everybody is carried along. For those who are business-minded, those who will not give a thing without expecting something. Another room has been opened for the IOU loan. The IOU loan is in progress. All you have to do is to go to the Biafran website, follow the IOU loan, make your application, and you will be directed on how to apply for the loan. Whatever thing you loan to Biafra for this restoration will be refunded to you with 100% interest. Every single thing you contribute will be refunded to you with 100% interest and so many other benefits that you're going to enjoy, you and your family. Including those who are not Biafrans, who feel like investing in Biafra. They are welcome in this IOU loan. Follow it. There are a lot of benefits. Follow it. Follow it. Go to the website of Biafra, make your submission, make your application, and you'll be directed on what to do and how to do it. There is no excuse to give and say this is why you did not support. More especially the money bags who still feel that they don't understand what is happening, who still feel that they don't have enough conviction. If you want to speak to our Prime Minister one-on-one, there is a ground for that. All you need to do is to send your application also, and the meeting we held with you and our Prime Minister, you can be able to ask your questions and then clear your doubt. There is no excuse why any Biafran, anybody from the old southeastern region will not support the restoration of Biafra. If you don't, it is because you are evil, you are jealous, you are envious. It is because your heart is hardened. There is no reason. That is why the law of Biafra land is going to be hard on anybody that has the resources to support and refuse to do so. That is why the law of Biafra will be so hard on the saboteurs. When Biafra come, it is going to be mind-blowing. The lawmakers of Biafra land are going to put a law that is going to checkmate everyone that had the fund that have refused to support Biafra. So many countries of the world have done that. And we are going to implement our own policy to save yourself and your generation unborn from this very disaster. Make your contribution today while you have the time. Make your contribution today while you have the space. Do not allow somebody to be begging you or be calling on you. A lot of people are putting their life on the line. So many people are putting their faces on the line. So many are coming and speaking and making commitment in one way or the other. You that is watching this program, what are you doing? If you have not yet picked up a responsibility, please go and pick up a responsibility as a Biafran. Be identified with one thing that you are doing for Biafra, and Chukwu Okekabian will bless you, and you will also escape the wrath of the law of Biafra. Wonderful people that are watching. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Mazi Simon Ekpa, is continuously giving us update. Remember that the terrorists who were sent to go and assassinate him could not be able to penetrate. They are stranded in Lithuania. And as we speak, they are wandering and moving about in Lithuania. Maybe they have turned to a tourist. Who knows? But to let them know that the Prime Minister is watching them closely. He is watching and observing them and asking them, what are you waiting for? Step into Finland and see your last. And whether you enter into Finland or not, for you to make that move, to commit a crime against our Prime Minister, to take his life, you are going to end in shame. And your own life is what you're going to use to pay. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You will definitely pay. My fellow Biafrans, every one of us should continue to stand behind our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is doing a great job to make sure Biafra land is defended. Fellow Biafran, there is an update coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Malaysia. There is a new offices that are being opened. There are some new appointments that are being made. Appointment into the administration of the Biafran government liaison, New Jersey. New appointments were made in Biafra liaison, New Jersey. And if you are living in New Jersey, take note of this information. State representative, name, O. George Chima, Aka Oge. Phone number +1 862 251 8508. State administrator, name, Olushu Uloma Uboch Mbacho. Uloma Mbacho. Phone number +1 908 630 7621. Liaison officer, name, Reverend Dr. P. Valentine Egubanin. Phone number +1 973 583 9833. Liaison assistants, name, Everestus Anyanwu. Phone number +1 862 402 7943. This is a new appointment. So if you are living in New Jersey, take note of this. Take note. It is very important so that you will not be left behind. Every single information we are pushing out is for Biafrans to get connected and get informations. We don't want anybody to be left behind. We need to be carried along. And as you do so, we continue to guide and protect you wherever you are. My fellow Biafrans, I urge every one of you to continue to pursue the restoration of Biafra, because Biafra has ended. We cannot be part of the zoo. The zoo is a joke. It has ended and will never ever rise again. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they do it. It doesn't matter their propaganda and blackmail. It has ended. Let the politicians continue to deceive those who they will deceive. It is clear that even they themselves are confessing to it. And I'm going to play for you a video that you need to pay attention and listen to. Listen to this video, and I bet you, after listening to the video, you will understand that all is not well. But for us, we are already out, and we are no longer part of the zoo. Biafra has its own government. No doubt and no peace. Let's watch this video and hear what this man has to say.
And the honest truth to me is simple, that we can accuse each other, we can point fingers. The question is, who is actually better off? I'm a northerner, I'm from Kano State, and I have been accused by colleagues and brothers in a very civil political discussion of dominating the polity, dominating the economy, and dominating the security. So I asked the question, if I dominate the polity, I have the president, yes, I have the executive council and appointees that are constitutional, just like every other state. But what is my economic situation? And what is my security situation today? So the question is it working for me if I dominate somebody? It's not. The question is, look at all the indices of development. The North today is actually worse off. Security, education, prosperity, development, I don't know. What have you? The North is not very well positioned. In fact, other parts of the country that have been pushed off in opposition space have managed to organize themselves into a survival mode and come up with a credible economic and development model. So I will say to you that, look, I think this country needs to be reviewed, and I think need to be fairly and equitably structured. I've always advocated for what I call development federalism. Development federalism, in my view, is a consensus by the 6 regions and Abuja to create a development template over time and devolve power gradually to the regions and to the states. The truth of the matter is we all need to go back to our states. If all the states are working, the federation will be working, because development is not in isolation. Everywhere you go, it's either a local government or the state. So if you devolve power to the local government and to the states, and then create an economic investment template in the form of development federalism, which basically bring the potential of South-South to be an oil and gas hub in Africa, we will stop importing petroleum products. We will stop importing things that we should be exporting. and we will become net exporters of that product. The Southeast, we all know, are very ingenious people with technology, manufacturing, and trading. Please, let us invest heavily. Let us leverage on our resources and raise the capital to invest heavily in manufacturing so that we don't import things from India. We don't import things from China. We import and we produce these things we need for agriculture and for our transportation and other industrial machinery in the East. It's doable. I've been to Newi, I've been to the industrial hub of Aba. I have seen what the East can do. We will be proud to say, made in Aba, produced in Aba, made in Nigeria. And we will all be proud citizens. And the economy of the East will be a net contributor to the center. The same thing with the Southwest. Southwest dominantly is a manufacturing and marine economy. Singapore is exactly like that. And therefore, if we develop the marine economy, the ports, and the manufacturing base of the Southwest, we will be net exporters of goods and services and service providers in marine. And therefore, the Southwest economy will become net contributor. If you take the three regions of the North, Central, East, and West, and you take the three countries of Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam, our economy is almost the same thing. So, and these countries are booming individually. If you invest today in these regions in agriculture, agro-processing, and organized market with the standards for export, standard for feeding Africa, we're even lucky that the African Continental Free Trade Agreement is in effect. We have the whole of African market to ourselves and the world. We will be one of the richest regional zones in Nigeria. Therefore, the North will now become net contributor to the center. And Abuja can maintain our sovereignty, can maintain our identity, can maintain our defense, can maintain our currency, and we raise the flag. Now I am saying honestly, the structure of this country is not working. I don't want to be accused even when I am suffering. I want my people to wake up and rise up and feel proud, just like every other Nigerian will feel proud when that sense of ownership is created. We should review. After all, the amalgamation has expired and the constitution is being reviewed by the National Assembly. So the question is, what is the process? Now there are three different dynamics going on. The first one is the National Assembly has set up a very, very credible committee reviewing the constitution. The question is, can they change Nigeria to a point where they can change the such that the structure can say, we don't want two bodies in the National Assembly. Can they do it? We want to save cost and have only one unicameral body. Can they do it? So can they meet the aspiration of this change? Waking up to create a platform for this constitution. And the third one is the one we don't want. It's eruption, it's anarchy. And that is important. And when you mention that DSS is talking about anarchy, I get very worried because we're almost there already. That citizens are advocating for change in an undemocratic way is not where we want to be. So the government of today should actually honestly review its position, and the National Assembly, as I said, with the political parties, both PDP and APC as the major parties and other parties, to sit down and say, how do we do this peacefully? We all love each other. We all are Nigerians. We all respect each other. At individual level, we all have friends across the whole country. And honestly, everybody wants to have a giant, functional, proud country called Nigeria in Africa. Not only Nigerians, the whole black are looking up to us to provide leadership. We are better up together, but we need to have a functional structure.
You can agree with me that these people are still delusional. They still think that Biafrans are joking. We are not part of the zoo anymore. Biafran government is out for total independence. We do not want restructuring. We do not want regional government. We don't want anything that has to do with the zoological republic. And we don't want to gamble. Neither are we guessing. We are walking away. Final. Get this and no peace. You hear them. These idiots, they know very well that Nigeria is not functionable. Nigeria is not reliable. They know that nothing is working and will never ever work. But because of their own selfish interest and their gain, their political influence, they continue to pamper this monster. But for we Biafrans, enough is enough. We are walking away, and no man born of a woman will stop us from walking away. It is over. Get it and no peace. Get it and get it right. It is over. Biafrans are going. That is the simple fact that everybody should know. Come December 2nd, 2024, Biafra declaration will be made. The restoration of Biafra will be made. And after that, we are going to defend our territory. And that is final. No this and no peace. Biafran government, peace, unity, progress, and equity, freedom or die.